This is 3 at 3. You know the drill, 3 at 3. We bring you what we've seen as far as unusual option activity that day. And sometimes we're highlighting trades that have worked so well that we just have to share them. So that's the case today, November 8th, 2023. Unusual option activity. Those are calls bought on the offer or puts that are bought on the offer. The reason we care about buying more than anything else is that whoever is buying in large quantities is putting on a leveraged bet. If, for instance, you sell an option, and many of the competitors that are out there can't tell the difference because they're not co-located in the data centers of these options exchanges, they don't know if it traded on the bid or the offer. If it's sold, that's all you can make. If you sell an option for 50 cents, that's all you can make is 50 cents. You buy an option for 50 cents. Of course, you could lose 50 cents because you bought the option. But if that option goes to $2, $3, $4, you've got a massive win. And that's why we believe the smart money is in there buying options. So let's take a look at a couple examples today. Endeavor Group. We still have a lot of time in this one, but we talked about it the 26th of October. Doesn't seem like that very long ago, does it? Less than 2 weeks ago, we talked about this one, and they bought 20,000 of the February 24 calls. Well, Endeavor was a $22 stock back then. Today, Endeavor goes to $24.28. So that's a big winner already. And you have all the way out to February. So what we do is we always preach, take some money off the table or roll up, in which case you're pulling money off the table and you're rolling up and out to another strike. All right, how about this one? Just yesterday, we had posted up on our blog about Roblox, RBLX, as you see, 11/7/2023 at about 10 in the morning. And the stock was 34.51. Well, the stock went all the way up to 42.20 today. That yellow arrow you see on the screen there, that's highlighting the 42.20 price. From 34.50 to 42.20, that's nearly $8 to the upside, folks. Wow. That's a massive move, isn't it? Well, take a look also at the options that we bought, because options that were trading for $1 yesterday, $1, as you see, 95 cents to $1 and a penny. So they traded roughly $1. Well, $1 on a 10-lot contract, every option is for 100 shares, means you invested $1,000. Had you invested $1,000 in that Roblox trade from 38.50 to 42.20, you turned $1 into $4. So that means that, for instance, that $1,000 investment became worth $4,000, a profit of $3,000 on a $1,000 investment in one day. That's why we trade options, my friends. Make sure you go to marketrebellion.com/get started to see all the different offerings we have. If we have some that are as many as 25, 30 trades a day. We have some that are just one trade a week. You have to pick a subscription product that fits how much you would trade if you had this information. So that's just one of the trades beyond the Endeavor that worked out so well. And here's another. This is from 2 days ago. This was Take-Two Interactive. If you watched the Rebel Edge today, you heard Pete and I talk about it. Well, the stock was 134.71. Today, again, yellow arrow, bottom right on your screen, highlighting that it hit 148.64. So in other words, was up nearly $14. Yeah, Does that make me happy? Of course it does. It'd make you happy if you had some too. Stock was up $11 today alone, and up as much as, like I say, 134 minus 148, call it pretty close to $14 in 2 days. And the options, yeah, they did pretty well too. Bang. All right, let's dive into some fresh ones today. Giving you 3 in fairly short order because I'm trading so much right now. So I'm going to make them quick. XLE. This is the Energy Select Spider. It takes ExxonMobil and Chevron and a bunch of the energy space names and puts them into an ETF, exchange traded fund. Well, take a look. Somebody bought 75,000 December 80 puts. So Chevron hit a new 52-week low either this morning or late yesterday. And somebody's betting energy goes down from here because 7.5 million shares is what 75,000 options represents. So you need to be aware of that. What did they pay? $1.16 for that privilege of being able to sell at 80, no matter how low it goes. So that's the XLE. Another one, letter X. This is US Steel. US Steel, they're bullish. The stock's $34. They're buying the December 36 calls. So those are $2 above where the stock is presently trading. You could choose to buy those. You could choose to buy something around that 34 strike as well. I can't pull the trigger for you. I can just tell you that I buy the at the monies and sell higher strikes against it because that's how I like to trade. That way I can address time decay and I can shrink the amount of capital that I have to put in to that particular trade. Let's take a look at one more. We're on number 3 now. That would be Medtronic. They bought puts on this one. We scored big on it already. Now they're buying more puts. November 68 puts. What's interesting is this has earnings the 21st before the opening. So, that's kind of suspicious, isn't it? Somebody wants a big downside bet on a medical device maker, Medtronic. 71.68 is where the stock was, and they want to buy puts that give them the right to sell at 68. They only paid about 25 cents for those puts. So when you buy a put or a call, that's all you can possibly lose. So a 10 lot in this case would cost you $250. $25, 10 times is $250. It's all you could lose on this trade. If Medtronic declares a warning going forward, misses on top line or bottom line, does give weak guidance, whatever the possibility, stock goes down. That's the bet that this trader is making. Bang. All right. Thank you for joining me today, folks. Always appreciate it. If you want to join us and start doing some trades on your own, go to marketrebellion.com/get started. That's marketrebellion.com/get started. You can learn all about it. Well, got to go back to the gym. I hope you have a great afternoon. I'll see you tomorrow.